Hi students, and welcome to today's live IELTS class. My name is Adrian and I'm streaming to you from beautiful Victoria here in Western Canada. I hope all of you are having an awesome week so far. Students, in this class we're looking at an IELTS Task 2 writing. The IELTS for the writing section has two tasks. The second task is 40 minutes long. It's an essay. And this essay will focus on the topic of energy drinks. Welcome, Anna Heigl-Zoda. Good to see our chat moderator, Carolina, who's always here to help us make these classes run smoothly. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Lois. I got your testimonial. Thank you for that. Welcome, Tatiana. All right, everybody. Again, all of these material strategies, they're sourced from our websites, aehelp.com for academic IELTS and gieltshelp.com for general IELTS. Definitely join and use these websites. They power these live classes. This is aehelp.com here. Click that big red button to join our premium IELTS package and begin your journey to high band scores. We help thousands and thousands of students every single week to improve and succeed on their IELTS exams. So become one of those students. It is a one-time payment for lifetime access. And we are an IDP affiliate, a British Council partner, and an IELTS test registration center. You're sure to succeed with us. Students, general IELTS, gieltshelp.com, green background, same thing. Click the big red button and you're good to go. All right, everybody. We have apps for you, of course. The apps are Academic IELTS Help and General IELTS Help. They link to the websites. They kind of reflect the same materials, so you can learn on the go. Premium students, you have premium classes on Thursdays and Fridays as well, these live classes. So make sure to join those on every Thursday and Friday. That's another perk of being a premium member, is you get these extra classes. And if you have questions, send me an email, adrian@aehelp.com or admin@aehelp.com. We reply to emails in about 24 to 48 hours, so let us know if you have a question. All right, tomorrow, students, we'll have speaking on YouTube, and then on Thursday we'll have reading for premium users on the websites through Zoom, and then we'll have speaking again. And for those of you who have a little bit of extra time or need to study extra hard before your IELTS exam, check out this video. It's one of our recent videos. Marasa, nice to see you in the class. Saima, nice to see you. Okay, Anna, for sure. Okay, so check out this, this speaking video. It's a good one. All right, let's get into task 2. So everybody, the task 2 writing is basically the last task when you're sitting your IELTS exam. So the listening comes first. It takes about 50 minutes. Then you do the reading. It takes about an hour. Then you do task 1 writing, which takes about 20 minutes. And finally, you do task 2 writing. That takes 40 minutes. Okay, and you should spend 40 minutes on it. It is worth 2/3 of your mark. Okay, so make sure to spend a good amount of time to write a good essay. Okay, try not to rush. It's tip number 1. Don't rush task 2. All right, step number 1, everybody, is just read the question carefully. Even twice. Okay, make sure you understand it. All right, so here, let's do it. Task 2 writing. You should spend about 40 minutes on this task. Many individuals drink coffee or other energy drinks to stay focused in school or work. What are the benefits and negatives of this habit? What alternatives can you suggest? Include explanations and examples to support your opinion. Write at least 250 words. You're right, Maras. It's not 150. It's at least 200. In fact, students, for those high band scores, like band 6.5 to 9 essays are usually closer to 300, even 350. Okay, keep that in mind. The clear message here in the question is at least, like that's minimum. And some people confuse that with maximum. It's not maximum, it's at least 250 words. Yeah, Resham says 250 for sure. All right. So, now that you read the question, the next step, step 2, is to paraphrase it. You paraphrase the question to ensure understanding, gather good ideas, and good vocabulary. And keep in mind, students, that this is not necessarily your introduction. Okay? Some teachers will say, oh, for the introduction, just keep it really simple, paraphrase the question, and you're good. Yeah, if you want a band 6, sure. But if you want a high band score, you need to do more for your introduction. Okay? All right. So let's do this. Let's paraphrase. So Anna says many people drink coffee. You can paraphrase many, and you can paraphrase drink as well, everybody. Okay. So, and keep it simple. A lot of people. Right? So that's the same as writing many individuals. A lot of people. Drink, let's see, what's another way to say drink? There's lots of ways. You could say consume, right? Instead of drink. You can even say indulge. Lewis, use is okay as a verb as well. Use coffee. Yeah, why not? Sure. Lots of ways to do it. So a lot of people consume coffee. Coffee's coffee. And other, what's another way to say energy drink? There's another simple way to say it. And as soon as I say it, you'll be like, oh yeah, of course, I've heard that so many times. Right? So what's another way to say energy drink, everybody? There's another way to say that. Abraham says, is it a beet drink? I don't know if it's beet drink. I haven't heard that, but I could imagine in some countries they have some different words for it. Yeah, very good, Gozoda. It's a power drink. Yeah. Stay focused. Monster is one type. It's one brand. Same with Red Bull, right? And you can use those names. They're familiar to a lot of people, especially Vitality drinks. Jalaludin is a good one as well. Yep, some people call them Vitality drinks. Yeah, yep. So a lot of people consume coffee and other power drinks to stay focused. Concentrate. Very good English speaking. Yeah, stay focused means to concentrate on their education or job, right? Instead of school or work. Okay. Very nice, right? So lots and lots. Stay alert, Lewis. Very good. It's another good one. Okay. What are the positives and downsides of this habit, of this behavior? Sure. What other options are there? Sure. Include. Instead of include, we can even paraphrase that. Add descriptions and real cases to back up your position. Okay? So there you go, everybody. There's the original question. Now you should always pay attention to the original question before you start writing, just in case you made a mistake in the paraphrase. But let's take a look. So many individuals drink coffee or other energy drinks to stay focused in school or work. What are the benefits and negatives of this habit? What alternatives can you suggest? Include explanations and examples to support your opinion. Okay. A lot of people consume coffee and other power drinks to concentrate on their education or job. What are the positives and downsides of this behavior? What other options are there? Add descriptions and real cases to back up your position. Okay, good. So that's fine. Both make sense. Both are good. We've got some good ideas hopefully going on in our heads. We've got the paraphrase, and you can use a lot of this. Now, this is, again, students, not your introduction, okay? If this is your introduction, that's a weak grade 10 level essay. You're only going to get a band 6 or 6.5, okay? So before you write, plan, okay? So step 3 is plan your essay. And I know what some of you are thinking, but Adrian, we only have 40 minutes. It's not enough time. 40 minutes is not enough time for you to not plan your essay. When you plan your essay, you write faster and better, especially when you know what you're doing. Okay, keep that in mind. So you only need to plan for about 1 to 2 minutes. Hope and hope. I actually wouldn't. I would actually make the plan on paper. I wouldn't just do it in my head. Okay, you can do a little bit of planning in your head, but you should also even do it, like, you can do it on the screen. If you're doing the computer based, just type it up and then just fit it in. It's a good question. You can plan it on the screen and use parts of it in the essay, delete what you don't need at the end. Okay, so kind of just like what I'm doing right now. All right, so when you're planning, the first part of planning is identify your topic. Okay, what is the topic in this case? So in this case, what's your topic? Okay, what are we writing about? Hopefully everybody gets it. Energy drinks. Right? Like coffee. Okay, and then we want to identify the controlling idea or ideas. Okay, so benefits, negatives, and alternatives. Right? So that's the controlling idea. And students, you want to be fast with this. These questions are meant to be relatively simple. So you want to be fast when you identify the topic and the controlling idea. Okay, so topic, energy drinks, controlling idea, benefits, negatives, alternatives. Thanks, Ghazi, for that super chat donation. That's awesome. Yeah, Tatiana says pros, cons, alternatives. Okay. I don't know if it's artificial energy, Marasa. It is real energy. It's just one form of energy, right? Okay, so what is an energy drink? Now you want to ask what, why, how. Okay. So ask what, why, how for both the topic and the controlling idea or ideas. Okay, now this is where you want to be fast, and ideally you definitely at home when you're practicing, do it on paper. Okay, so what is an energy drink? Simply put, students, what is an energy drink? Okay, and again, keep it simple and be quick. Okay, you don't have a lot of time for this, but you need to do it. Okay, so this is your definition of an energy drink. Okay, Jalaluddin says it's a drink that makes people refreshed. I think that's the why it's an energy drink. But what is it? What is it? Think about what it's made from. A liquid, yep. High in vitamins, sugars, caffeine. Yep, so vitamins, sugar, caffeine, and often electrolytes as well. Lots of salt in them. There, with a Y. Electrolytes. There we go. Electrolytes are kind. I mean, they're a bit more than just salts, but we can call them salts. Okay. So that's what an energy drink is. It's a liquid that's high in vitamins, sugar, caffeine, electrolytes, right? Why? To give a sudden boost of energy. To stimulate the nervous system. Right? How? Spike sugar levels. And now this is a bit of science, and you don't need to know this, but if you do, cool. Okay, to stimulate acetylcholine receptors. Now, if you don't know that, if you haven't studied that in biology or in anatomy, then you know that it stimulates the motor system or the muscles. Okay. All right. So it spikes your sugar levels, it stimulates acetylcholine receptors, it excites the motorical system or the motor system of the body, the muscles of the body, okay? Right at your level. You don't need to know medical terms. I'm just teaching you because that's what I do. I'm a teacher. And this is information that I know, I studied, so I'm teaching it to you. Okay, so right at your level, you can just simply say stimulates the muscles for a nice high band score. Okay. All right. Good, so you're moving along quickly with the what, why, how. What are the benefits? Okay. So increased energy level, focus, attention, right? Why? We know that. To be able to achieve tasks quickly. Okay. How? By stimulating the body. And again, this should be quick, right? When you're doing this in the IELTS exam at your level. So I get it, students. I know you're not all at the same English level. Some are more advanced, some are less. What the goal is to go through these steps with your English level as much as possible. Okay. All right. Marasa says, relax the mind, enhance patience level. I don't know if coffee relaxes the mind and enhances the patience level. I think that would be more the alternatives. Golzoda says elevated mood. Absolutely. Yash says energy drinks work because caffeine stimulates the brain, sugar provides quick fuel, and vitamins help convert food into energy, keeping you alert. Yash, very nice. Yeah, exactly, right? Okay, Mal says helps to push through fatigue and high levels of exhaustion. Okay, absolutely. So these are the benefits. What are the negatives? Okay. So what are the negatives? I don't want to give you all the information, so you tell me the negatives. And then what are the alternatives? Okay, to energy drinks. Okay, so some of you are saying the negatives are causes some addiction. Highly addictive, actually. Caffeine is one of the most addictive drugs in the world. Just try to get somebody who uses caffeine every day to stop using caffeine. See what happens. Caffeine dependency. Yeah, exactly. Ugelhan says harmful for the organs. Yeah. Yeah. Deborah says causes insomnia. Very good, Deborah. Insomnia means an inability to sleep. Yes. Omit says damages the kidney. Loss of motor control. Or muscle control. Yeah, have you seen people shake because of the caffeine drinks? Heart disease, yes. Yeah, it stresses the heart, right? Okay, so obviously there are lots of negatives. The IELTS, you need to control yourself, students, because if you just start listing negatives, you'll run out of time and you won't really get a good band score with just a long list of negatives, okay? So again, students, if you're liking this and what you're seeing so far with the planning and the thinking and how to write a proper IELTS Task 2 essay, for those of you latecomers, make sure to visit our websites, aehelp.com, and click those big buttons to join the premium versions. For the general, it's gieltshelp.com, and it's this website here. So yeah, definitely join the websites. One-time payment, lifetime access. It's about $40-50 US, and then you get 2 extra live lessons like this each week. Okay. All right. So, and now we can also write the why. So why this happens? Why? Right? Because it is an extreme for the body. It is pushing the body too hard when it wants to rest. Sure. Okay. All right. Now, what are the alternatives? So again, it's the IELTS. It's not a university essay. You don't have to go too far. Just get a few good ideas and then keep going. So thank you, Carolina, for putting those links into the chat. What are alternatives? Iker says tea. Okay. So maybe drink tea. Drink tea or juice. Less potent energy source. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Very good, Lewis. Get good sleep. Focus on good sleep. There's another one there. Where is it? It should be there. I don't see it yet. I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah, thank you, Tatiana. Thank you, Tatiana. Okay, I was a little bit concerned that wasn't coming up first by like 20 people, but now it is. Thank you, Tsegareta. Thank you, Preet. Yeah, daily exercise. Right? You just can't substitute daily exercise. All right, daily exercise, absolutely. Eat healthy. Right? Is another one. Hydrate. Yes, Aman. Hydrate means drink water. Yeah. Good. Okay, so we've got it all. Now, the thesis statement comes next. So this is the 4th step, is it now? Yeah, so we had step 1, read the question. Step 2, paraphrase the question. Step 3, plan it out. Step 4, construct your thesis. Using the original question. And your planning. So for those of you who know what the thesis is, everybody go ahead and write it. The thesis, for those of you who are like, what? It's the most important sentence of your essay. It's usually at the end of the introductory paragraph, and it tells your reader what you will write, and it gives the structure for your essay. Okay, so your thesis is super duper important. If you have a good thesis, you'll have a good essay. If you have a bad thesis, you'll have a bad essay. If you would like to get a band 7 or more on the IELTS, you need to understand how to write a good thesis, and you need to be able to implement a good thesis every single time. Okay? It's basically your sentence that displays your argument or your points for the whole writing. Okay? So here we can say in the thesis that power drinks are beneficial for attention and energy. However, they are both addictive and harmful for health. And let's make that parallel grammar. Okay. By the way, students, this is just one thesis that I'm giving you. I really encourage you to write your own thesis statement your own way with your own style while I'm doing this. Okay. So power drinks are beneficial for attention and energy. However, they are both addictive for the mind and harmful for health. A better way to stay focused and energetic are through exercise or regular exercise and healthy diet. Okay, so this is kind of a two-part thesis here. All right, so power drinks are beneficial for attention and energy. However, they are both addictive for the mind and harmful for health. A better way to stay focused and energetic are through regular exercise and healthy diet. Good. Here are some other variations for the thesis from Lewis and Tatiana. So Lois says, while caffeinated drinks boost our energy in school and at work, it does little good to our health, potentially damaging our organs. Thus, a better alternative is to get good night sleeps. Good. I like it. I really like it, Lois. Great. Love it. Tatiana says, although power beverages give a quick energy boost and help fight fatigue short term, they are highly addictive, detrimental to health, and can be substituted by regular physical activities, healthy eating, and regular sleep hours. Yeah, instead of regular sleep hours, I might just go with good sleep. Right? Even if you're not super regular, as long as you get good sleep. You should be well rested, but that's just my opinion. Otherwise, very good. Both of those are very, very good. So Tatiana, good job. Students, both of these are about like a band 8 to 9 start for sure. Both for yourself, Lewis, and for you, Tatiana. It's about a band 8 to 9 thesis. Very good. As long as you write a good essay with that. Okay. Tatiana says, good is a lazy word. I guess. But here it's not just good, it's good sleep. So we use the word good specifically with some nouns or in some almost like collocations, and a good night's sleep as Lewis put it here. So good and sleep are very commonly combined. Okay, Tatiana. Otherwise, in some contexts, yes, it can be a lazy word, but a good sleep is a very typical way to express that. Okay. All right. Good sleep. Yes. Okay, so that is the thesis, right? So that outlines the essay, that shows the reader what we're going to write and how we're going to write it. Now we do the introductory paragraph. Okay, so for those of you who, again, who are a little bit new to the IELTS, IELTS Task 2 is a 4-paragraph essay. Okay, it's an introduction plus a body 1 paragraph plus a body 2 paragraph. University, high school, like grade 12 essays, they usually have 3 body paragraphs. In this case, we could do a 3 body paragraph essay, and I'll show you how. So body 2 plus a conclusion, which is not just reiterating your introduction. Okay. All right. So the introduction is made up of multiple parts. It's made up of a hook. It's made up of background. And it's made up of your thesis. Okay. Now this is not the Adrian method. This is not the AE help method. This is standard English literature practice. Okay. This is what you will learn from teachers in high school, in college, and university, of how to construct a proper essay in English. It's hook, background, thesis for the introduction. The hook is an interesting statement or fact about the topic. In this case, our topic are energy drinks. Okay. Okay. So give me an interesting sentence. Keep it simple, everybody, for the hook. Keep it simple. So what could be an interesting sentence? I'll write an interesting sentence or two, and then you can see if that works. Bucka says, Adrian, what if we include the background without a hook? I don't recommend it, Bucka. It could work, and you could still get an okay mark. But the hook is such an efficient and important part of an essay. Like, it really shows your reader that you've identified the topic and you're not just trying to write some sort of weird template, but you're actually following the correct essay structure and you're curious to make your reader interested, right? So I really, really recommend a simple hook. And the hook should be easy, okay? It shouldn't be difficult. Ghazi says, power drinks include many ingredients on their labels. Millions of gallons, or if you don't know the word gallons, you can go liters, of power drinks are consumed each day at work and school around the world. Let's make it a little bit fancier. Okay, millions of liters of power drinks are consumed each day at work and school around the world. Very visual. Coffee, right? So very visual. Millions of liters of power drinks are consumed each day at work and school around the world. Pay attention to the original question for your hook, everybody. Remember the original question. Many individuals drink coffee and other energy drinks to stay focused in school or work. Okay. Now the background. The background is a definition of the key terms and the importance of the topic. Okay, that's what a background is. So the background defines it. These highly caffeinated and sugary drinks constitute a multi-billion-dollar industry and has significant impact on people's health and productivity. Okay? It's the importance of the question. All right? Now we take the thesis and we plop it in to the end there. So let me just change it a little bit to make it read smoother. And now I've got my high band introduction. There we go. And I love how many of you are writing. I am going to look at that as well. Okay, I'm just showing you how quickly you can actually construct the introduction, as long as you know what you're doing, everybody. So millions of liters of power drinks are consumed each day at work and school around the world. These highly caffeinated and sugary drinks constitute a multi-billion-dollar industry and has significant impact on people's health and productivity. While power drinks are beneficial for attention and energy, they are both addictive for the mind and harmful for health, harmful for the body. I've already used health, so I'm going to paraphrase that. The body. A better way to stay focused and energetic are through regular exercise and a nutritious diet. Again, I'm changing healthy just because I don't want the word health all throughout the introduction. So that's what we do. We review the paragraph and we change those words. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. I can't read the Cyrillic here. But this individual says, many individuals worldwide burn the midnight oil to keep up with demanding work and study commitments. To maintain focus and productivity, they often turn to coffee or energy drinks. It's not bad. I do kind of feel like this idiom here is a bit forced. IELTS examiners are not a big fan of forcing idioms. I would not start an essay with idioms. Okay. Otherwise, it's not bad though. It is good. It is good writing. Okay, so it is good writing. All right, Hoppanop says millions of people have been consuming power drinks on a daily basis, mainly in schools and workplaces. That's a good hook. This may not only harm them. This may not only help them muster their strength, but also keep them alert and focused throughout the day. Okay, that's a Hoppanop. That's a good start. That's a good start. I like it. Okay, let's cut that out. We'll just stick that in past the thesis examples for the hooks, and we'll keep going. Those are some good, that's good writing, students. Nice participation. Okay, so here I'm going to actually, just for simplicity, break this into 3 body paragraphs. I find that for my thesis, power drinks are beneficial for attention and energy. I can do a short body paragraph there. Then I can do a short paragraph for the negatives, and then I can do a short body paragraph for the alternatives. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. Now in the IELTS exam, students, usually it's 2 body paragraphs depending on the essay, but in some cases it could be 3 short ones. As long as it's nice and quick, I would just do 3 sentence paragraphs here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, firstly, beneficial, right? A clear benefit of energy drinks is that they give an immediate boost of energy and attention to the individual while performing important tasks such as studying or working to complete projects. Okay, so this is my topic sentence, right? And this basically is a further definition of that point 1 of like the getting the more energy. Okay, now we explain that. So as caffeine stimulates the motor system and the sugar rushes to the brain, the pupils become dilated and the mind begins to race, concentrating on the task at hand. Okay, so I'm just kind of going along nice and quickly here to give you a sense of how fluently you can write an essay once you have the right ideas. So with the body paragraph, okay, this is again your topic sentence. This is your explanation of how this works. And then comes an example. Okay. Now, here, I'm writing this all in third person. I'm not writing this in first person, so I'm not writing I, me, my. That's a choice you need to make at the beginning based on the question. Okay. Lewis, for the topic sentence, says, one clear advantage of a power drink is that they rejuvenate people in the day. Ghazi says, there's no doubt that power drinks recharge individuals very quickly. Absolutely. Like a businessman feeling lethargic before a big presentation may choose to consume a double espresso in order to have high energy and do well so that his colleagues and partners appreciate his effort and praise his work. I'm just coming up with this. Okay, lethargic means to be tired. So a businessman feeling lethargic before a big presentation may choose to consume a double espresso in order to have high energy and do well, so that his colleagues and partners appreciate his effort and praise his work. All right, that's my body paragraph 1. Okay, a clear benefit of energy drinks is that they give an immediate boost of energy and attention, an immediate boost. Let's change energy drinks then here to power drinks. To the individual while performing important tasks such as studying or working to complete projects. As caffeine stimulate the brain, the motor system, and the sugar rushes to the brain, the pupils become dilated and the mind begins to race, concentrating on the task at hand. A businessman feeling lethargic before a big presentation may choose to consume a double espresso in order to have high energy and do well, so that his colleagues and partners appreciate his effort and praise his work. However, most power drinks are highly addictive and cause problems for the organs like the liver and heart. Okay, so here right away, body paragraph 2, again, topic sentence, and I'm transitioning very quickly. Now keep in mind, students, you only have 40 minutes for this whole task, so you need to judge, okay, how much time do I have to complete the next 3 paragraphs, body 2, 3, and the conclusion, and you have to write accordingly. Okay, remember, students, that when you're looking at the clock in the IELTS and you feel like maybe I'm running out of time, finish the body paragraphs, finish the conclusion, keep them relatively simple, and then if you have time at the end, like if you still have another 5 minutes, you can review and add in some extra sentences, especially the computer-based exam. That's where it really is beneficial, because you can easily add a sentence or add an explanation or an example as needed, right? So, however, most power drinks are highly addictive and cause problems for the organs like the liver and heart. These drinks overstimulate an already exhausted body and unnaturally, because it really is kind of just unnaturally, excite the muscles, increasing the heart rate. Okay, so I'm keeping it simple. The same businessman may eventually suffer cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest, students, is another way to say heart attack. Okay. From regular overconsumption of coffee. Okay. So that would be my second body paragraph. And notice how I kept this one quite short and simple. So, however, most power drinks are highly addictive and cause problems for the organs like the liver and heart. These drinks overstimulate an already exhausted body and unnaturally excite the muscles, increasing the heart rate. The same businessman may eventually suffer cardiac arrest from regular overconsumption of coffee. All right. Let's see what students have here. Sarabjit says, for example, one survey was conducted by the US in 2019. It showed 75% of consumed energy drinks on a daily basis help people feel invigorated. Sarabjit. Okay. Beyond says, moreover, this may lead to serious diseases. Okay. Now, alternatives to gaining high energy levels throughout the day involve at least 30 minutes of cardiovascular exercise, 7 hours of restful sleep, and a vitamin rich diet. Indeed, studies have shown that people who follow these steps do not need to consume caffeine in order to stay alert in school or work. Okay, so again, just I'll never spell that word correctly. So again, just a nice short body paragraph, because if I do a word count here, students, just so you get an idea, the word count here already is probably around 300 here. Okay, with these paragraphs, let me just see. Yeah, pretty close, pretty close. So I'm at 273 words here. Okay. All right. So that's what the introduction, body 1, 2, 3 in this case look like, and then the conclusion. And the conclusion is simply the points restated plus the argument emphasized plus a take-home message. And again, I'm not really making this up. This is the standard English literature. So this is the standard essay. This is how you need to do it. Okay. Thank you for that correction there, Nguyen. Tran, nice. Okay, so the conclusion. In conclusion, energy drinks can be an immediate source of focus and vitality. Nevertheless, the long-term consequences are severe for the body and mind. Ultimately, each person should focus on healthy alternatives to stay motivated, and only use power drinks as a last resort. Okay, so that's my take-home message there. Okay, and that's my conclusion. And now I have about 300 words and somewhere near a band 8 to band 9 essay. Now, what I'd like to tell everybody here, interesting, this is 300 words, okay? Ish. It's probably about 315 words. Band 8 to 9 essay. And keep in mind, students, that the whole class with instructions, explanations, planning, advertising our products, aehelp.com and gieltshelp.com, took 52 minutes. Okay. You have 40 minutes to do something similar in the IELTS exam without doing instructions, without doing all this talking that I'm doing, without doing the looking at the chat. Okay. So can you write a good essay in 40 minutes if you have peace and quiet during the exam and you're focusing? Absolutely. Tatiana, I am not sipping coffee. This is tea. I had no caffeine today, but I do exercise regularly. I went for a run on Saturday, a nice big run, and I did some push-ups yesterday, and I got a good night's sleep. So that's my secret. Okay, so yes, you can do it, everybody. Certainly one of the key tips here, or one of the most important pieces, is that you understand what you need to do for the essay. So make sure that you visit us at aehelp.com for academic and gieltshelp.com for general IELTS. Okay. And the websites, they look like this. This is the academic one here. Click the big red button to join the premium version. For the general, click the big red button with the green background to join. Once you do that, you can use this code future10 to get a 10% discount. It is a one-time payment for lifetime access, so well worth it. 30 to 40 bucks US. You're off to the races. You're very welcome, Tatiana. Ghazi, Ibrahim. Have an awesome rest of the day, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for speaking class, where we will practice speaking together through Zoom. Students, keep up the good work. Try this essay on your own. Post it on our YouTube channel. Subscribe, follow us, learn every day, improve your band scores. I'm Adrian. I'm signing out from beautiful Victoria. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.